Humans evolved by using tools, but is technology the next part of human evolution? Well, we're going to find out. Hit that intro. Hey everyone, and welcome. This is the Commotion, and I'm Roshan Joshi here today with Bryan Manzali, and this is Reality Rants. But first, make sure to hit that like button if you like content like this. Hit the subscribe button if you want more content like this, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date. You like any of the music on our channel? Check out Be the Human. His info is in the description below. But let's get started. Real quick, I just want to welcome Bryan. Bryan, welcome aboard. Happy to have you on the Commotion. Bryan is going to be pretty much my co-host on Reality Rants, and this was a long time waiting. So welcome, bro.
Yo, what's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get on your podcast. About time, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's slowly turning more into a media channel, but yeah, I'm it's been long awaited, bro. So very happy to have you. He's going to be co-hosting with me on Reality Rants. And today we have a fun one. We are going to talk about a little bit about technology and human evolution through technology, and if it's cool to get chipped.
I'm laughing because you already know how I am. I'm all about it.
Yeah. So we were actually talking about this a little bit between ourselves when we thought it'd be real cool because currently in the climate and in the world, Elon Musk is planning to do or release Neuralink, which is basically, I would say, bridging the gap of using technology in human evolution. But I'm going to let Bryan take that away for a little bit. Tell me what Neuralink is, what you know about it, bro.
Yeah, so actually this was real recent. I decided to check it out after our conversation, and I looked into the chip, but the Neuralink is actually not the chip that goes in your hand, that actually goes in your brain, just to basically make it easier to get the information, like you were saying, like from your cell phone. How we started writing with a quill, and then you went to a pencil, and then you went to a keyboard, and now it's just like, yo, let's just skip all of that and just get that information straight to your brain. You know what I mean? It's just like at that point, we're full on cyborg. Cyborg life.
Cyborg life.
Hashtag that right now.
Yeah, hashtag cyborg life.
With the robot arm emoji too.
Human evolution, basically, people use tools to evolve. So pretty much you saw primates having opposable thumbs, using tools, being able to catch food and evolve from there. Technology is just a tool for human beings. So I do understand that point. You were talking about not the ones in your hand. I'll kind of talk about real quick what chips are going on right now. So in your hand, there are places like Sweden where you can get a chip installed for like 130 pounds, euros, whatever they use over there. Just kidding. Marks? I don't know. You can get a chip in your hand. And with that chip in your hand, you can store whatever information you want, whether it be your business card information, if you want your bank information, so on and so forth. I think that that's weird. What if, somebody can come up with an RF reader and already scan my credit card by just walking by me? What happens if somebody scans my hand?
Yeah, I saw that too today, actually. They were saying you have to be super close to scan somebody's hand, for the chip. There's definitely, worry about what you're storing on that chip. If you're someone that wants to be super careful, you're skeptic, then don't store a lot of on that chip. You know what I mean? Like, you won't lose whatever information that's not there,
I get that, but I also get there are places where you have a crowded area. You go to New York, man, you're in a subway, you're like, there is no, hey, you gotta be really close. Everybody's real close. Everybody's on top of each other. I guess that's all a point of not being an idiot. That's currently how chips are being used, and these people are actually calling themselves cyborgs, which is very interesting.
Yeah, and it's being used for a couple years now, right?
Yeah, this is not a new thing. The reason that this came to our attention is because we are fans of Elon Musk and his Neuralink project that he's going to announce in late August. We're going to actually follow up once we have more information on that when he releases to the press. But what do you know about it so far?
Let's see. I had to check out some notes here.
Hey, see references.
But yeah, he's actually hasn't given that much information as far as guarantees. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a lot of what this can do type of item. but he's very confident in a Neuralink and how it can treat diseases like people that are paralyzed or can't speak. You know, anything that's like a brain injury or a spine injury that stops your body from doing something, you'd be able to do that again, you know, especially if you can't walk. It's like now you can walk, no problem. And that's just the beginning, you know. But something I thought that was interesting that actually cut away from the health benefits of having a Neuralink was actually just our evolution, you know. Like I know Elon has been I guess worried about AI taking over. So
I'm worried about AI taking over, man. There are rules to robotry.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. So basically, this is how he was also pitching it, that this Neuralink is how we're going to evolve alongside technology. You know, this is how we, you know, stay away from becoming obsolete next to AI, because it's like now we're human, we're cyborgs. We could be just as smart, you know?
So where's the chip go?
So the chip does go on your head.
On your head or in your brain?
In your brain. It's just the way that they do it is very interesting. The needle is like, you can barely see that with the naked eye.
Needle going in brain. So that's what bugs me, man. I don't think brain surgery is something that I thought I would have to have.
Okay, so when you think about it, the brain surgery, you're thinking what? They're gonna cut open your skull, peel back your head, and do that, right?
Yeah, that sounds aggressive, even when you say it like that.
Yeah, it's not like that at all. You know what I mean? It's like super small needle that just punctures your head. Basically, you need no stitches. You don't need to go full on brain surgery. It's something that you have to see to be like, oh damn, okay. Because they show a video of like it has to be like a machine to do it. It can't be like regular human doctors doing this. Like, so they have the machine that actually implants it. It was super important not to have any wires sticking out. But this prototype was basically, I think it's like the top of your head.
Oh, geez.
Needles go, yeah, it's like they puncture it in. I just don't know how they get the strings. I think it's like 4 of them. They get that strings to the back because you're supposed to have, I guess, this battery pack thing that I think either charges or whatever the connection is with the wireless is like how our phones are. You know what I mean? Like how you can charge up your phone on a touchpad.
Wait, what?
You know, it's like...
How are you saying this like it's
gotta
cool?
Watch this because it's supposed to happen like very soon, man. And I'm just letting people know so they don't fall behind.
Yo, so what if I forget to charge my brain?
That's it, bro. You pass out. You're just a dead phone.
Yeah, you're just.
Someone needs to get you to the nearest charger.
Oh, geez. Oh, God, I forgot to charge my car too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't make it to work. I didn't charge myself.
I mean, that's my... No, that is not my usual... I work hard, guys.
Yeah, you're always charged.
I'm always charged. Also, we're going to kind of take our stance on this as well, because I know that we actually have differing opinions on this.
Yes.
I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to let you follow up, and then we'll argue to a stalemate, because that's probably what's going to happen. I am all along human beings growing with technology. So a human being that grows with technology, super for it. But I like that externally. So, bro, give me like mecha pants that I could wear that could make me run faster. Give me, you know, better body armor that I could wear to improve my strength. Give me, instead of in my brain, just give me a better comm set or like a gauntlet that has all my phone and stuff, all the data in there. I'm for wearable technology. I want to advance the human race, but in a wearable external forms rather than the internal form. And I am not for getting chipped, personally, because, dude, you can fit saline in your tooth, right? I am not about having a potential off button, okay? I have enough off buttons. I don't need an off button in somebody else's desk. Forget that. That's how I feel about it. What if there's an off button? Not trying to do it. Give me the external. I'll take all the benefits that I can externally. Internally, leave me the hell alone. But that is just my take. And this is why it's Reality Rants, because there is always going to be external takes. What do you got for me, bro?
I mean, I definitely understand where you're coming from. And that's something that we just don't understand. We don't have enough information as far as like having an off button. Like you have something internally and someone could basically hack you, not just take your information, but hack your body. You know, like I mentioned before, if someone's, paraplegic and now they can walk, someone could probably hack you and control your legs then, right?
Bro,
Like,
you did catch me on one thing. When you said that you could be used to help, like, health benefits for people, you stunted me for a second. You stopped me in my tracks. I was like, crap, what do I... That's a really good point.
Let's not do this right. Let's not do this right. You got me.
I didn't think about that point. So that's very valid. But I also didn't think about the point of, if you can't walk, what if you just have super metal pants?
Yeah, I mean,
Super metal pants.
So with the metal pants, there still has to be some kind of integration with your spine or something to get that, like, the transponders going. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. I mean,
you still need something, like, I understand not I guess modifying your body to the point where now you have tech inside you, but it's inevitable, man. It's so inevitable. It's already been happening. It's like you need a new kidney, you need a heart or something. It's like you can put tech inside you, that's like with Elon's worry of AI taking over. He was like, you want to stop that from happening, like really stop it, we need to close down the internet. No more internet, no more reality rants, no more anything, son. It's like to protect the human race from AI. So it's almost like if you can't beat them, you got to join them. In a way.
I mean, what would you do? What would be some of the things that you would do with your integrated technology? You personally, not the world.
That's something that I've wondered, because it's like, if I can now have basically unlimited information and processing, I could read and write in my brain like a PC. I can rewatch every memory and feel every emotion I've ever had up to this point in my life. It's like, dude, I feel like you're just not the same person anymore after that. So it's like, I like the health benefits. Like, I would want to know, like, have my body at its peak, for fighting, just for health in general. Like, I want it at its peak. It's like, this is going to help me gauge everything, Dude, like, what happens when you're just like, basically your IQ is like skyrocketing? Will certain things even matter? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with that. What if I'm like, forget fighting, forget music, I want to do something else that, like, changes the world?
All right, so then here is my question to you. And I'm with that. I get that. How far into technological internal integration would it go before you start to, like, all right, so, like, people say, like,
lose your humanity?
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
I like how you're on the same flow, man. People say all the time, oh, you can live for, well, they don't say all the time, but the theory is that you can live forever if you transfer your brainwaves over to another vessel. And then the thought process behind that is, are you still conscious? Are you still your own conscious being? Or is that just a being that's just pretty much like you, but you're not living within those shoes? How far can we take that technological integration before we as a people start losing our humanity?
Yeah, man, that's why I mentioned, or just like what I feel now, like, oh, if I had the Neuralink, this is what I would do. But I'm like, once I get it, it's just like, I'm just a whole different being. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that would just change. That's why I mentioned, like, also revisiting all your memories. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you've gone through traumas that you just instantly work through, like, at that moment. Maybe there's something about you that you could never fix or never understood, and now it's just totally fixed. What if you become so in the now because of the clarity of Neuralink that you're just like, I just want to be a hippie and live in the woods now? Like,
or what if your
like,
what if your clarity aligns with, like, dictatorship or fascism or some crap? Now you're just a really smart person that can take over the world. And it's not like people haven't been able to conquer extremely rapidly. I mean, it happened with colonialism, it happened with Hitler, it happened with Stalin. Like,
it's pretty crazy. It'd be like it'd really be like supervillains versus superheroes, man. It's just like, it would be some evil people that are super smart, but there's some good people that are gonna be super smart too. And at that point, it's just like, we can only guess what's gonna happen.
And that's when you get in your robot exoskeleton and you fly your butt over there and you stomp them out. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. What if it's we near that consequence of humans having to battle each other, and just something out of nowhere, just like an even smarter being shows up, and we're like, oh damn! Even with our cyborg Neuralinks, we're not as smart as whatever that being is.
Oh yeah,
attacking us. But that would be like a whole other rant.
yeah. That goes into space travel, which we actually that was the first reality rant. It's talking about Elon Musk's plan to Mars. So
Nice.
Throwback.
This guy's doing work, man. This guy's doing work.
Back. Well, it's going to be us guys now. Love it, and I'm so happy about the addition. Other than that, I think before you even start to close out, I do want to talk about Neuralink. And when that drop is. That drop is going to be, when's he going to talk about it?
So he's supposed to do an update August 28th.
Okay.
So I have no clue right now, like what he's going to release. But I mean, the last thing that I watched, he just showed like the prototype, you know, it talked about its benefits and how they had the animal trials. And then basically they're trying to do human trials by the end of this year. So maybe August 28th, they're going to be like, oh, we already have it in someone, or we're about to do it, and just see from there. Because one of the things they're worried about is, you know, even with like diseases, fixing people, in the long run, like other things could happen. You know, you fix one thing and then something else goes wrong.
Like his Teslas. He likes to make things upgradable. So I don't know if it's true. It's the only car you can get that over time gets better because you're constantly putting software upgrades in it.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's just like it just made me think of that, like with the Neuralink, and be like, "Yo, did you update your software this weekend?" And it's just like your
did you charge yourself? That gets me, man.
Wait, so going back to that, I was totally joking about you being a dead phone if you don't charge yourself.
Oh, I figure, but still.
Yeah, like you're fine. I think it's more like if you let it die, maybe. This is also like I just really recently started looking into it, and I'm not sure how that battery thing is. Like, I don't think it's implanted. You just put it behind, almost like a hearing aid type thing.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so the Neuralink might not even be on without that. You know, like I think it's like, you want to connect to your phone, like you woke up in the morning, you're gonna grab your phone. Instead of grabbing your phone, you grab that pod, put it behind your ear. Now your phone is on, which is actually just the connection, your brain and the phone, you know?
Okay. All right. No, I'm definitely looking forward to following up on that. So every so often we're going to sprinkle some fun stuff that we're going to talk about. We're also going to sprinkle some real stuff that we're going to talk about. I think next week we're probably going to talk about credit. So understanding that. Yeah. You know?
Hey, I'm actually trying to get a car soon, so I'm all about that.
Let's get it. Cool. Well, this was fun, man. I'm glad to have you on
it was
board
awesome,
again.
man.
So we want to know, what do you guys feel about technology being a part of that human integration? Put it in the comments below. I really want to know. And make sure to hit that like button. And if you guys want to join the Commotion crew, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can always stay up to date with all of our videos. This is the Commotion on Reality Rants. Signing off is Roshan Joshi.
And Bryan Manzali.
Stay blessed, everyone. Catch you next time.
My whole life. Stop that. Grinding my whole life.